I get it. Yeah. I took quarter water, sold it in bottles for $2. And Coca-Cola came and bought it for billions. That's what's up.
One of the things that I find really interesting is you don't drink and you don't smoke.
Right.
Which actually led you to your vitamin water deal, is what I heard.
Yeah.
Speak a little bit about that and how that took place.
Well, the vitamin water, it's interesting. I was actually in the supermarket. You believe that? Like, I was in the supermarket, and it was like a Walmart. We was out of town, and I'm walking through the aisle, and I seen a bottle of spring water. It was like $2.89. Then I went further down the aisle, and I seen about a gallon of spring water for 59 cents. And I just know if you put them in a glass that was identical, I wouldn't know which one of them was which. So I said, I want to sell water. And I said,
Now, what I found really interesting about that deal is they wanted to pay you a large chunk up front.
right.
But you had the astute business savvy to say, no, I want a piece of your company.
Yeah, I just said I'll take mine and equity in the actual company because I kind of felt like I had that I could push it to the point that everyone that was aware of me was aware of the actual deal. Because everything within brand extension, it was something that was taboo prior to, it was like around Get Rich or Die Trying. Like within music culture, for you to be connected to a company or a corporation meant you wasn't being an artist. So it was, I just didn't care. I was so much of I wasn't even supposed to happen. When you watch the award shows, you'll notice, because my trophy case don't match the sales. But hey, Kanye get the trophies, I get the checks.
I want to find the things in my life, so I hustle. You get in my way while I'm trying to get mine, and I'm you. I don't care who you run with or where you from. You. I want to find the things in my life, so I hustle.
I want to go through some of the other endeavors. I mean, you're in, talk about boxing. I mean, you have a promotion company there.
Originally, that venture was something that came up as a joint venture with me and Floyd. And he asked me to run Mayweather Promotions. And it wasn't until he was actually in, because this is the morning of him going to jail. So as he went in, I realized that Mayweather Promotions is just the name on the checking account. That, all of the things in Floyd's promotion is primarily dealt with by Golden Boy, and it's not an actual company that he could do things under. And I acquired a Delaware corporation and set up the company TMT Promotions so he can actually do things that, like I would hear him say things like, I got 3 or 4 more left in me. You know what I'm saying? And I said, damn, we got to start thinking exit strategy. We spend a lot of money, boy. Like we running around, we doing a lot, so if you're saying 3 or 4 more, I can't even see the end of this. Like when you got artists like Jay-Z, shit, ain't no expiration date. Ain't gonna be about 45, 50 years old before you take fuck that, I got another one. I got a hit. Check me out. See Master P coming back, right? Yeah. Louis V gang. Be right back on it. So when he says that there's not gonna 3 or 4 more left, I go, I wanted to develop something for him that was in the category and the area that he's most passionate, because that I know he knows well. Like he is the best fighter in the world. Right now they ain't gonna beat him. And people interpret him not deciding to do the actual deal when he came out. Because we'll argue, I don't care. I'll punch him in the face. He's a fighter, you just take that. Eat that. You eat that and don't say nothing. Because it's, It's gonna be bad for your reputation if you let 50 punch you in the face and you're crying about it, man. You're the best fighter in the world, right? You know, so we'll go through our changes, but it's like my brother. I don't have relationships that I value friendships like that, so we'll flip-flop whatever it is, but it is what it is, you know, like at the end of the day, he was going through a lot of confusion, you know, that experience. Like for Floyd, he doesn't like to be by himself. You know, he takes care of people, he pays people to keep them around him. Like the people there, they functioning, they just give them money. It's an army of people just waiting for you to feel like today's the day, you're generous.
Right.
Buy me a new car or new condo, different things, and he do it 24/7, but it's not the first time I ran into someone who finds their happiness through their circle, through other people around them being happy, so he provides for a lot of people around him, but I don't see where they're being conscious of him not being able to clock. Because all of the greatest fighters you ever seen in your life got to a point where they weren't what they were in their prime, and they met someone else that was in their prime. That I look at the end strategy for him, and I just hope that he does, even if his motivation is he thinks he's in competition with me. If that causes him to create the actual company and use his interest to broker what becomes his future, then it'll be positive.
It's interesting because boxing is one of the few things in life that when you come to the end of your career, somebody's gonna let you know. In other, you know, endeavors, it's
upper
like
hook gonna tell you all right.
yeah.
A upper hook, a left cross, right? You got a hard job, man.